Attention passionate Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news. Hey Seahawks fans, buckle up because there's some pretty explosive news coming out of the NFL that could really shake up the NFC West, and more specifically, impact Seattle's championship ambitions this season. Rumors are swirling around a potential blockbuster trade involving one of the league's most dynamic linebackers, Roquan Smith, and it's got everyone talking. Now I know what you're thinking. Smith is currently with the Baltimore Ravens, and they've been having a bit of a roller coaster season at 5-5. But the buzz is that Seattle might be the next team to land him, and this could be a game changer for our defense. Let's get into the details, because this isn't just some rumor. It's a strategic move that could be part of both teams' long-term plans. The Ravens, who are in a sort of rebuild mode after recent changes, and with Lamar Jackson's injury issues, are allegedly open to trading Roquan Smith in exchange for a hefty package of draft picks, including a second-round pick and a swap of later picks. The Ravens need to clear cap space and rebuild their offensive line, which has been allowing too many sacks, 28 so far this season. Smith, who's only 28 years old, is a premier linebacker known for his relentless tackling, coverage skills, and ability to generate turnovers. His style is aggressive and fast, fitting perfectly into our Seahawks defense, which has been craving more playmaking at the linebacker spot. For the Seahawks, adding Roquan Smith isn't just another move, it's a statement. Right now, our linebacker core has been hit hard by injuries, with Ernest Jones sidelined with a shoulder injury and Tyrel Dodson battling an ankle issue. The depth there is thin, and our defense could really benefit from a proven star like Smith to bring stability and extra firepower. Think about it. With Smith roaming the middle, we could see a significant boost in tackles, forced turnovers, and overall defensive efficiency. His presence could push our entire unit to a new level, especially in a division as stacked as ours. The NFC West is fierce, with the 49ers, Rams, and Cardinals all fighting for playoff positioning, and having a player like Smith could be the difference maker. Now let's talk about Smith's profile, because he's not just a good linebacker. He's an elite one, driven by data and performance metrics. Over the 2025 season, even with just 8 games played so far, he's already made an impact with 45 solo tackles, 23 assists, and 68 combined tackles. He's got a sack, an interception, and a forced fumble to his name, and his coverage grade from PFF is a stellar 88. 5, showing he excels in pass coverage, which is crucial in today's NFL. Across his career, Smith has accumulated over 500 solo tackles, 20, 5 sacks, and 8 interceptions, making him a versatile threat on every play. His tackle efficiency is around 92%, meaning he's consistently around the ball, creating turnovers and stopping drives. What makes Smith even more appealing is his ability to generate turnovers. He's responsible for over 30 extra plays, whether that's forcing fumbles or intercepting passes. His EPA, expected points added, per coverage snap is 22, a number that underscores how impactful he is in limiting opponents' scoring opportunities. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, and his career tackle efficiency and turnover creation compare favorably to some of the best linebackers in the league. And importantly, he's been relatively healthy this year, with minimal injuries, no missed games due to hamstring issues since 2023. That kind of durability is gold in the NFL. So why would the Ravens consider trading Smith? Well, their record is 5-5. And their offense, which scores around 25 points per game, is not quite enough to keep pace with other AFC contenders. They're looking to rebuild, especially on the offensive line, which has been allowing sacks at an alarming rate, 28 so far. Trading Smith for draft capital could help them shore up their line and give their offense a fresh start. It's a strategic move that might seem risky, but in today's NFL, teams often prioritize cap flexibility and draft assets, especially if they're shifting focus to a rebuild. For the Seahawks, the impact of acquiring Smith could be enormous. Imagine a defense that already ranks well but now gains an extra edge, Smith's aggressive tackling, combined with our secondary's improvements with Julian Love, could reduce opponents' points significantly. If we project Smith to add around 120 tackles and reduce opponent passing yards by about 12%, that would lower their overall points per game, making us more competitive every week. His addition could push our defense to hold opponents to under 21 points per game, which is crucial when your offense is capable of putting up points too. And let's not forget, adding Smith isn't just about the immediate boost. It's about setting the foundation for a run in the playoffs, especially as we gear up for potential deep postseason battles. His presence could translate into an increase in turnovers, potentially +1, 5 per game, and that's the kind of impact that can swing close games in our favor. Historically, similar trades like the one that brought Queen to the Ravens in 2025 boosted their coverage, and Smith's addition could do the same for us. His cap hit is manageable at around $4.2 million, which gives us some flexibility to add pressure through other moves, like increasing sacks by 10 with extra pressure on quarterbacks. It also helps us cover for Williams' injury, and with Julian Love stepping into the secondary, our overall defensive strength gets a significant upgrade. Now looking ahead, this move could elevate our Super Bowl odds from +15-0 to +6-0, which is a pretty big jump. Smith's ability to match up against top-tier quarterbacks and pass-heavy offenses, especially in the playoffs, makes him an X-factor. He's especially dangerous against the Vikings, with odds of +1400 in pass defense, and could increase our control in the mid-part of the playoffs by around 16%. This kind of upgrade not only makes us more competitive, but also signals to the league and our division rivals that the Seahawks are serious about contending now and in the future. Of course, not everyone is sold on this move. The Ravens are cautious, and they're in a transition phase, trying to figure out their next steps. But for Seattle, this could be the kind of strategic acquisition that propels us into a new era of dominance. We've been building a solid team with a good mix of veterans and young talent, and adding a linebacker like Roquan Smith fits perfectly into our vision of becoming a serious Super Bowl contender again. Our defense has been good, but with Smith, we could become elite, something every Seahawks fan dreams about. And it's not just about this season. It's about setting the tone for years to come. A player like Smith, with his elite tackle rate, coverage skills, and ability to generate turnovers, can be a cornerstone for our defense for the next few seasons. Plus, with the leadership he brings, he can elevate the entire team, inspiring our young players and giving our coaching staff even more options to scheme and game plan for big matchups. It's a move that makes sense both strategically and financially, and it aligns perfectly with our goal of returning to the top of the NFC. So as fans, we should be excited about the potential of this trade. It's a bold move, but one that could define the next chapter of Seahawks football. The NFC West is going to be even more intense this year, and with Smith on our side, we're not just competing, we're setting ourselves up to dominate. Imagine a defense that's aggressive, fast, and smart, with Roquan Smith leading the charge. That's the kind of team that can make a serious run in the playoffs and bring another Super Bowl trophy back to Seattle. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you believe the Seahawks should push hard to land Roquan Smith? How do you see him fitting into our scheme? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seahawks news. We're in this together, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for our boys in the Honolulu blue and green. Remember, this is a time of big changes and even bigger opportunities. Stay loud, stay proud, and let's keep cheering for our Seahawks to rise even higher. The season is far from over, and with moves like this, we're just getting started. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, go Hawks.